Kúrọ̀lẹ́ o, ẹ̀yin ọmọ wẹ́wẹ́. Good evening, children. Come closer. Sit by the fire. Let the moon shine upon your curious faces. Tonight's tale will dance in your heart like a talking drum. For it is a story of truth, temptation, and redemption. It is the story of Alaba and the stolen bracelet. A story that whispers through the tree and echoes in the heart of those who listen. Are you ready? Then open your ears and close your eyes. Let's our journey into the heart of Akoto village begin. In the sun-kissed village of Akoto, where the red earth welcomed bare feet and the scent of ogi and moi moi filled the air each morning, lived a girl named Alaba. She was 11 years old, slender, with curious eyes and thick braids that swung like cowtails when she ran. Alaba was known for her laughter and her love for stories. But more than that, she was known as the daughter of Mama Tenny, the village seamstress, whose wisdom dripped like honey. But the sweetest honey can attract flies. It began one market day. The village square buzzed with traders, palm oil sellers shouting over tomato women, the clang of iron pots, and the rhythmic tones of the working drum. Alaba and her closest friend Shewa, bold and boisterous, wandered through the stalls. Then they saw it, a bracelet, shining, gold-colored, with cowries hanging from the edge. It sat on the mat spread by Mama Efushetan, the chief's wife. Ah, this bracelet fine, Shewa whispered, her eyes sparkling. But it's not ours, Alaba said. And so? She won't notice one missing. You want everyone to have good things except us? Shewa's was stung. Peer pressure crept in like a sly snake. And in a moment of confusion, a flick of the wrist, the bracelet disappeared into Alaba's wrapper. That night, the bracelet weighed heavier than a calabash of palm wine. Mama Tenny noticed Alaba's silence during dinner. Omo me, my child, she said. The child who hides his mouth will still choke. Speak before the trouble in your chest becomes a mountain. But Alaba said nothing. Fear sealed her lips. The next day, chaos broke out. The entire village was called to the square. The chief's wife's bracelet was missing, and there would be no school, no market until it was found. Whispers slittered like snakes. Maybe it was that Shewa girl. Or Alaba. She looked different yesterday. Alaba's feet turned cold. Shame sat beside her like a stubborn spirit. That evening, she heard Mama Tenny praying softly. God, Olodumare, if my daughter has done wrong, may her conscience be louder than any drum. And indeed it was. Alaba couldn't sleep. Her chest thundered with guilt. In the deep of the night, under the eyes of moon, she tiptoed to her mother's room. Mommy, she whispered, tears falling. I took the bracelet. I didn't mean to, but I did. Mama Tenny hugged her daughter tightly. To fall is human, but to rise with truth is divine, she said. Let's return it. You must face the elders. The next morning, the village gathered again. Alaba stepped forward, hands shaking, holding the bracelet. I took it. I was afraid, but I want to make it right. A hush fell. Then the chief stood, stroking his beard. Courage is not in never doing wrong, but in owning it. Today, Alaba has taught us that. The chief's wife smiled, forgave her, and even patted her head. Shewa, standing in the crowd, lowered her eyes in shame. I'm sorry too, she muttered. Alaba replied, next time, let's both be brave. And so, the wind carried away their mistake, and in its place came a lesson carved deep into their hearts. So, my children, what do you learn? That the fire of honest burns brighter than the darkness of shame. That the friends may push you, but you choose your path. That even when we stumble, we can rise again if we face the truth. Now I ask you again, what lesson did you learn from Alaba's story? Write it in the comments. Let your voice join the moon's whisper. And don't forget to like, share, and follow so you never miss the next story by the fire. Until then, remember, the tortoise may be slow, but it always reaches wisdom. Good night, children. Good night, everyone.